So this is the Relacon Handheld Trackball mouse by ELECOM. I think it's really amazing. It's helped me out a lot with my carpal tunnel. But there's only one flaw that I can think of, which is the trackball becomes a little loose as you start to tilt it. So if you're using it upright, it's very smooth. But as you start to tilt it, it becomes looser, which makes it less smooth. So if you're using it sideways, it's kind of not the best. And if you use it upside down, it's even worse. It kind of moves the mouse a little bit every time you use it. Other than that, the buttons, they work really well and they're quiet. So you can control music or anything with this, YouTube videos, any kind of video or song. So this will press play or pause on whatever the last thing that you're using. So for example, I have Amazon Music here. I can raise the volume. I can rewind or skip. The scroll wheel is very smooth and comfortable. The left and right click buttons, they work well. They're very quiet and easy to press. And these two buttons can take you back or forward. They work really well. This is the DPI button. So it's currently on the slowest mode, and it's a pretty normal speed. And you can increase it to be faster. And this is the fastest speed. The batteries, it has 2 AAA batteries. They're very easy to take in and out. The batteries it comes with aren't great, so I recommend buying a new pair, and the mouse will work much better. And finally, here's the stand. It's very basic. It has rubber on the bottom, but it's a nice addition. Overall, I highly recommend it, especially if you have any wrist pain. It works well on both hands. I'm right-handed, but I'm able to use this with either hand. So, I highly recommend it.
All right. This thing, once you get used to using the wheel, it's pretty useful. I can control the cursor pretty well with it. It does take some getting used to. You got to get past that learning period. But the thing is, like, the only button that you can really comfortably press while you're holding this thing is the main click button. This one's really awkward to get to. That's the left click. That's the right click. These are easy to press too, but obviously you can't press them while you're using the wheel. These can be reprogrammed to whatever you want, and all the buttons can be reprogrammed except, I guess, this one's the DPI switch. DPI switch, I mean, I wish they had it, they redesigned it so that there was like more buttons here and here, so I could easily press them with my thumb without having to reach all the way over here or reach down here. But I do like the fact that you can reprogram like all these buttons here. Gestures, there's a whole gesture thing where you're supposed to be able to like hold down a button and then like move this around to do gestures. But like I said, the only button that you can comfortably hold while you're using the wheel is the main click. And then how are you going to click the mouse if you reprogram it to a gesture button? So that's not really usable. The wheel is fine. The wheel is also clickable, and that can be reprogrammed too. But the thing is, I don't know what happened to the wheel. Like after a few weeks, it responds I'll scroll, I'll scroll down, for example, and the page will go down and then up real quick and go down. It just jerks around, and then I'll scroll up. It'll do the same thing. It'll just like jerk around between up and down, and I can't really use it. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a software issue or what. It was working for a few weeks, but I mean, other than that, I'm pretty happy with the purchase because I'm in a situation where I can't really use a regular mouse due to like ergonomic reasons. So this has been really helpful.
The look at it, I was very excited, but it's just a piece of plastic that doesn't work. You have to hold the battery in the back in place for it to activate. As you can see, the LED light. If I let go of the battery, as you can physically see, you see, so the batteries are very weak. It's just a nasty piece of plastic. Don't buy it. Do not recommend. Do not buy. Cheap.